She laughed and said, "Your son will always need help," and in that exact moment, my mother quietly put down her plate like something inside her finally snapped. The laughter didn't stop right away. A few people chuckled, unsure if they were supposed to. Someone cleared their throat. My sister took a sip of her drink, proud of herself. My son stood next to me, frozen, his fingers twisting the hem of his shirt. He didn't understand the joke, but he understood the tone. That was the part that broke me. I'm 38. I work as a physiotherapy assistant at a small clinic in San Diego. I've been divorced for 5 years, and I've been a mother for 12. My son, Matteo, was born premature. He walks, talks, laughs like any other kid now, but he still struggles with fine motor skills and speech when he's nervous. Family knows this. Or at least, they're supposed to. We'd been at that barbecue for barely an hour. Long enough for the food to get cold and the conversations to get sharp. My sister, Lauren, has always had a way of turning concern into performance. She smiles when she cuts. We'd grown apart over the last decade, not through a big fight, but through 1,000 small dismissals. She never asked how Matteo's therapy was going. She just commented when he dropped things. That day, she waited until everyone was gathered. Plates full. Drinks poured. She waited until Matteo tried to open a juice box and struggled. Then she leaned over and said it. Loud enough. "Your son will always need help," she said, laughing. "Guess some people just never catch up." I felt heat rise up my neck. I felt every version of myself collapse at once, the mother, the sister, the woman who thought family was a safe place. Matteo looked at me, searching my face for instructions. I smiled. Automatically. Like I always do. Like I always had. No one defended us. Not my cousins. Not my brother-in-law. Not even my father. Silence can be louder than insults. That's when I realized the betrayal wasn't just Lauren's comment. It was everyone's permission. I said quietly, "That's not funny." Lauren shrugged. "I'm just being honest. You know me." Honest. That word gets used like a weapon by people who don't want to be accountable. I took Matteo inside. I locked us in the bathroom and sat on the edge of the tub while he played with the towel rack. My hands were shaking. I'd spent years teaching him that words matter. That people should be kind. And I'd just let someone teach him the opposite. When we went back out, my mother was standing near the grill. She hadn't said anything yet. She just watched. The way she used to when we were kids, and she was deciding whether a situation deserved her energy. Lauren noticed her and smiled. "Mom, did you hear me? I was just saying." My mother didn't let her finish. "No," she said calmly. "You were humiliating a child." The yard went silent. Even the music felt too loud suddenly. Lauren scoffed. "Oh, come on. Don't be dramatic." My mother turned to her fully. Her voice didn't rise. That was the scariest part. "You don't get to laugh at someone's child," she said. "Not here. Not ever. And if honesty is your excuse, then here's some honesty back." Lauren crossed her arms. "Defensive already. You've always been cruel," my mother continued. "You just hide it behind jokes. And today, you did it in front of your nephew." Lauren laughed again, weaker this time. "You're overreacting." My mother looked around the table. At everyone who'd stayed quiet. "And the rest of you," she said, "should be ashamed. Because silence is agreement." I felt something in my chest loosen. Not joy. Not relief. Something quieter. Validation. Lauren snapped. "Wow. So you're all turning on me now." My mother nodded once. "If this is what you are, then yes." There was no screaming. No dramatic exit. Lauren grabbed her bag and left, muttering about being attacked. People slowly returned to their plates, embarrassed, pretending the moment had passed. But for me, it hadn't. That night, after we got home, Matteo asked me, did I do something wrong? I held him so tightly he squirmed. "No," I said. "You did everything right." After he went to bed, I sat alone in the kitchen and cried. Not because of what Lauren said, but because I'd tolerated that kind of treatment for years. I'd taught my son, without meaning to, that love requires endurance. That was the turning point. Not my mother's defense, but what it revealed to me. I didn't need to beg people to respect my child. I needed to remove him from places where respect was optional. The next week, I stopped attending family events where Lauren would be present. I didn't announce it. I didn't explain. When asked, I simply said, "That doesn't work for us." Some people drifted away. Some didn't understand. A few apologized. My mother stayed. Consistently. Quietly. Lauren never did. And strangely, that's where the healing began. Not with reconciliation. With boundaries. Matteo is 12 now. He still drops things when he's nervous. He still struggles with certain words. But he stands taller. He knows his worth isn't something people get to debate over barbecue plates. And I know mine isn't either. Here's what I learned. Dignity doesn't always come from confrontation. Sometimes it comes from leaving. From choosing peace over familiarity. From teaching your children, by example, that love should never require humiliation. If someone laughs at what you love most, believe them when they show you who they are. Then decide who you're willing to be in response.